Today, we're going to see how to get leads super easily with AI. Getting leads is super difficult, data is usually inconsistent, and it is also super expensive. So this is a good free approach to do it. So this process is actually super simple, and there's 4 main steps. So the first thing you want to do is open up ChatGPT Agent Mode. Then you're going to prompt it with the template that I showed you in the video. Make the slight alterations and tailor it towards like your specific business and what you're looking for. Go grab a cup of coffee or go for a quick walk, and then come back and your leads will be there. That's it. It's super simple. This ChatGPT Agent Mode is super baller. I've been using it for quite a few things, but this is my best specific use case that I found for it. I kind of source anywhere between like 50 and 150 leads at a time. And I wanted to kind of show you how I'm going about it and a cool way for you to do it. So, there's optional add-ons to this like specific workflow/tool. You can add these leads to a drip sequence or any sort of email marketing that you're doing. There's really cool tools out there, such as Instantly, or you could create your own inside of your CRM, or you could cold call, or even use an AI phone agent to cold call to contact these leads. We actually specialize in building AI phone agents specifically for outbound as well. So if you're interested in something like that, let us know or check the link below. But yeah, let's dive into a specific example / use case for this. So first I want to go over the prompt I typically use. So this is kind of like a prompt template. There's 3 main things that you want to kind of add, and then like a fourth is the avoid. So the main things are some context. So context for the AI, your target audience, what to return, and then you could also optionally add in the avoid. So in the context, you kind of want to give it the background of what your business does, who you typically work with, and what you offer or what your products are. The target audience is, obviously who is your target audience and the location that they're in. So ChatGPT, the agent mode is able to grab a specific location and then what to return. So I typically ask for it to return a CSV file with the following columns: business name, location, phone number, email, person of contact, what service you or offer you could do for them, and then opening message. So that plus what you want to avoid is a good place to start. So let's take this example to a specific company. So let's just say we run a marketing firm and we want to get in front of all businesses. So let's spin this prompt into that. So I run a marketing firm and I help small to medium-sized businesses build their social media and get leads through social and paid advertising. I work with contractors, dentists, real estate agents, storefronts, and restaurants. We offer content creation, social media retainers, where we run and manage your social media, paid ad management via Facebook ads, and consultation of all the above. So you can see we got what your business does, who you work with, and what you offer, what your products are. For target audience, our target audience is any small businesses smaller than 40 members who have a presence online in some way, shape, or form, whether that be a website, appear on Google search, etc. We support any local or small to medium business type. Our past clients include the following: real estate agents, real estate firms, cafes, coffee shops, restaurants, dentists, retail stores. We primarily work with leads in San Diego, California, but do stretch to all through Southern California. So you can see who is your target audience and location. Again, this is just an example, so I'm leaving it extremely broad. That would be pretty impressive for someone to work with that wide of a target audience, but the more specific, the better. And then what to return, keeping this the same, and then avoid sporting goods stores and dive bars, just because my marketing firm doesn't do that. Again, this is just an example for a marketing firm, but apply it to however your business would be. I notice this is better with business to business because it's a lot easier to gather data on businesses because they usually have some sort of online presence or their data is found online. So let's go open up ChatGPT Agent Mode and throw this prompt in. So if you're not sure how to locate ChatGPT Agent Mode, you could literally just do a Google search saying ChatGPT Agent Mode. When you click on it, it's probably going to take you to this link. So all you have to do is press try now. And if you're already logged into ChatGPT, then it should work. So just press try now. And it immediately takes you to ChatGPT into the agent mode. So this is where you're going to want to paste your prompt. So we're going to take the prompt that we just created and we're going to paste it into here. So you can see I have, the context, the target audience, the locate or what to return, and what to avoid. Sorry, I'm just spacing it out here. So, we have our whole prompt that we just created. So let's just press send. And what you're going to see is it's going to take a while to think. Sometimes this takes a few minutes, up to, I think, so it looks like it just asked me a question. To ensure I generate the most relevant list, can you please clarify, would you like me to focus on the San Diego businesses, the broader Southern California region, or both? And approximately how many leads would you like me to gather? So let's say one, San Diego proper, within a 50-mile radius of downtown San Diego. And then two, say gather, let's just say 150 leads, please. So we're going to give it these instructions. So the cool thing about Agent Mode is it will ask you if it has any specific questions that will help with its output. So not saying understood, it'll gather 150 leads within a 50-mile radius of downtown San Diego, focusing on business under 40 employees, excluding sports good and dive bars. So this is what we told to avoid. I'll compile their business name, location, blah, 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 blah. So you could actually see the screen that it's going through right now and searching. So it's basically like you're telling an assistant or an intern or one of your team members to go do this for you. It is actually going through and doing it. And the cool thing is you get to see the screen as it goes. So what you're going to want to do is, you could sit here and watch this, which I don't really recommend, or you could come back in 10 to 15 minutes and just see where it's at. So, let's give it a few minutes and then check in on it. Okay, so I let it sit and I've come back, around 10 minutes later, and it looked like it finished. So you can see that it worked for 6 minutes. So it took about 6 minutes to finish this. If you hover over it, it said 4 searches, 37 sources. So pretty cool. And it says attaches a CSV file with 150 small business leads within around 50 miles of downtown San Diego. Cool. So to assemble these leads, I use the City of San Diego's master business listing file. So it gave pretty much how it did it. And what it includes. You can see that it removes sporting goods and dive bars, so super cool. That's what we told it not to do. Kind of read. Business, or because the master listing doesn't provide the email addresses, the email column is left blank. If I told it that the email address is super important for me, it would have found a way to do it, but I didn't really emphasize that. So make sure you get specific. For each business, I use the owner's name, contact person, and suggested a marketing service. So super cool. Let's go ahead and open this spreadsheet and see, what kind of output it gave. Okay, so when I opened the Excel file, here's what I got. So it provided business name, their location, the phone number. Obviously, it said it left the email column blank. So, one thing I would do in the future is just say, put some emphasis, make sure you provide an email address, only if I need the email address, such as for marketing or email campaigns. So importantly, though, it gave the phone number, the business name, where the business is at, the person of contact. So, who the person I'm going to be contacting is, and, what service that we could offer for them. So this is super cool that I, started adding, just so when I reach out to the person, I know what I could offer them. So, for this person, I could offer paid ad management. This person, I could offer content creation for social media, et cetera, et cetera. And super cool thing too is it gives an opening message. So this is really helpful, especially if you have an outbound AI phone agent that is calling these people, or you're calling them yourself. You kind of have a sense of how you can introduce yourself. So, hello, EBGO. I noticed EBGO Services LLC and thought our team could help with social media management, retainer to attract more local customers. Let's chat about boosting your online presence. That's just a starting point. You can obviously make that a little bit better. But basically, this whole spreadsheet, it offered 150 leads with the business name, where they're located, and a phone number to reach them. So super cool. This, if I went and did this myself, it would take me forever. And obviously paying for this might cost a fair amount of money as well. So these numbers, especially that it comes from a business registry, I know that they are, legit. So Super cool. And this is just a cool hack to get 150 leads, and it took the agent 6 minutes to get this entire thing. Where it would take someone on your team or yourself probably hours to compile 152 leads with their location, their phone number, a contact person, what you could offer them, and even like an opening message. So super, super cool. And this is the output. This is a way that I'm using AI in my business, and one of the best use cases for the agent mode I've found for myself. This was just an example, obviously, but you should see how you can apply it to your business. Again, I notice this works better with business to business, as there's more reliable data out there for other businesses than there is for consumers. If you're curious on other ways you can implement AI into your business, check out my site below. We offer AI audits and tons of services around AI for your business. I will also be adding more helpful videos on how I use AI in my business and other ways we have helped other companies in the future. Thanks for watching.